61. Odubel Herrera leads off for the Phillies, and deGrom's first fastball is popped up. Alonso should have a play in foul ground. One pitch, and now try to stretch it into a triple. And deGrom moves him back off the plate. That is something you.
Hoskins is a big swinger.
11 high strike at 101. 16 home runs for the year, but hitting just .233. And that fastball just missed away. 2 balls and a strike. Waiting on deck. And that's driven to deep left field. Back goes Smith. He's there to make the catch. A 1 win in the nightcap. And he goes after the first slider thrown by deGrom. 0-1.
Probably wanted to elevate it a little more.
2 straight sliders from deGrom. And quick.
He's a machine.
0-2 coming. And that one missed low and in. 1-2.
With him.
1-2 coming. And Harper goes down on strikes. And deGrom has yet another 1-2-3 opening inning. His 12th. He's been a great pitcher for 7 years now, going on 8. JT Realmuto takes a slider for a strike.
Drop the slide.
That's almost impossible. Nobody's ever done that before.
I mean, all the great pitchers, you know, when we're in our life.
Not this year. Bounce to the right side. Peraza slides over to his left and throws out Realmuto. 1 down in the second. Here's McCutchen. 0 for 3 yesterday. All right, when they still played with the dead ball.
Nice. Look at the slider.
Right.
Folks, I mean, this is.
One and 2 to McCutchen, who had the biggest play in the double. Been much higher lately than it was earlier in the year. He's throwing over 40% sliders now. He's done
sliders, Gary, and I'll explain in a moment.
McCutchen lines one off deGrom and past Peraza and into center field.
I got him in the rear, I think.
I got him right in the back pocket. And he's fine, but to go every now and again, even with his reconstructed knee. And the fastball away to Williams, ball 1. Well, that thought he was unable to put away McCutchen with the slider. And now Williams swings through the fastball, and it's 1-1. Long hold. McCutchen's running, throwing from his knees. McCann, it skips by and goes into center field. McCutchen will stay put at second base. It's ahead 1-2 on Williams. And he wipes him out with a high heat for the second out. Second sucking you there.
Oh, that gets the closest thing I can do to getting that back in the box, Gary.
Nick Maton, the rookie second baseman, takes inside. And he rockets one to right field, and that's down for a base hit, and that's going to bring in a run. McCutchen will come in to score. Nick Maton with an RBI single. Jacob deGrom pays off in a run. Now Ronald Torreyes takes outside, ball 1. His club mark of 32 2/3. That's it sharply, but right at Lindor, and the underhand flip to Peraza for the full. Almost scary. Zach Eflin will lead off. Now, there was a game that deGrom pitched, and deGrom pitched a complete game, 1 hitter, and Eflin had the only hit.
And he scored a run, didn't he?
Single to center in the 3rd inning. The only hit. Lifetime 131 hitter, though. And a slow ground ball, and deGrom stretching for it. Through today. Herrera's now 0 for his last 23, and he goes after the back foot slider. 0-1.
We know he's a first ball fastball hitter.
Well, 2 sliders in a row this time, and it's 0-2.
Take care of business here. And he had a big old circle in the ball. Big ball.
And did your brain follow?
Yes.
Because, you know, sometimes your brain might say take, but your hands might not.
Ken is where Jake can with a fastball.
That's where he lives.
I mean, JR was, it was that kind of like an hallucination almost.
Herrera gets one in the air to right center. Chasing back Elmore. He's got plenty of time to get there. And puts it away, 2 out. To left field on a ball that was 107 miles an hour off the bat. And Jake picks off the outside corner, 0-1.
Take on the fastball. Let's see if he changes his program. He already has with Herrera.
And the fastball misses upstairs, 1-2.
And that was good.
1-2 coming. Struck him out. Got him with a slider. Third strikeout for deGrom. Struck out his first time up.
4 pitches he struck out. Or 5, I should say. He got a fastball there. He got all that ball, fastball, middle in.
Ball and a strike to Harper.
There's your first
mixing
changeup.
Change up. Yep. And he got the pitch outside. It's 2-1. Right back to the slider, 2-2.
And right out of the strike zone, another one.
2-2 coming. And he just made contact and rolled one that goes foul.
You see how defensive that swing was? It wasn't the vicious cut that Harper likes to take every at bat.
2-2 coming. Tap past the mound. Lindor behind the bag. It hits the bag, and Harper is safe.
That's a tough bounce.
Lindor laying back on that ball behind. Base runners against him in the course of a game. Starts off Realmuto with a slower. Harper's running. McCann throwing. And gets by Peraza, but in position with nobody out. 1-1 the count, and Realmuto fouls one at the plate, and it's 1-2.
Realmuto's got to try.
1-2 coming, and he bounces that slider, and McCann able to pick it. 2-2. On the ground is short, so Harper will have to hold, and Lindor throws out Realmuto for the first out of this world. But that's a base runner every 2 innings. I mean, think about that. It's 4.5 base runs. And McCutchen takes one on the corner for a strike, 1-1. And McCutchen takes another fastball on the corner, and it's 1-2. 1-2 coming to McCutchen. And he pops it up, shallow right. Conforto looking through the sunglasses. And puts it away for the second out, as Harper still holding at second.
Way off the line.
Williams takes a fastball that missed
the bag.
When you went from that wide to the bag, rearview mirror?
To the right, what was it, to the left and back? I forget.
Harper getting a huge lead. Williams swings past. 2-2 coming. Harper runs. It's outside. Harper steals third without a throw. So Harper steals second. Harper steals third. 3-2 coming. Struck him out. And Meton takes the first pitch for a strike.
Gary.
And another one pulled foul when it's 0-2.
So it just shows me
active.
I think they're on the same page.
And he strikes out Meton on 3 sliders.
Yep.
5 strikeouts now for deGrom.
Big stride.
Ronald Torreyes pops one up behind shortstop, and Lindor retreats. 2 out. Bad stretch in 2017. Remember, he had those 2 starts in a row where he struggled.
Yes.
And he was leaning forward too far.
His lunch for 2 straight games, but he fixed it.
Eflin grounds one to short. Lindor slides over to his left, and it's a 1-2-3 inning against the bottom third of the order. Well, he's got a run on 2 hits against deGrom in the second, but that's it. And Jake sails a changeup outside for ball 1. That's drilled down the right field line, and that's a fair ball going into the corner for Herrera. And Odubel Herrera in standing with a leadoff.
The runner on second base, nobody out. See what Hoskins does. He's not the kind of guy you would think.
Left. And deGrom all of a sudden struggling with his command, missing bomb this year in 28 at bats. 2-0 slider, and he had Hoskins flailing. And the slider off the plate, and Hoskins lays off, and it's 3-1.
Good layoff right there.
Jake walked 2 in his last start against the Braves. And he walks Hoskins, and that'll bring up Harper with 2 men on. And turns to bunt. The ball gets away from McCann. Did it hit Harper?
I don't like Pete in.
Here's Real Muto, and that one backhanded out of the dirt by McCann. So deGrom really all over the place in this inning. Yeah, I'm not sure the point of having him in like that. And that's a better looking slider by deGrom, 1-1. And Real Muto can't get to the slider, and it's 1-2.
Well, you can't touch that slider.
1-2. Popped it up, not very deep. Almora under it, tagging Herrera, and he's not going to try it. Almora with a one-hop strike to the plate. And LeBase scored a run in the second. He's 1 for 2. And he fouls away the fastball, 100 miles an hour, 0-1. And McCutchen takes the fastball wide, 1-1.
I know, I saw that.
McCutchen lines it to center. On comes Almora, tagging Herrera. He's going to try it. Here's the throw by Almora to the plate. Not in time. Backed up by deGrom. He has a play at second, but he's going to let Harper go. And it's outside ball 1. I think deGrom opted to put that ball in his pocket.
Maury Wills over there.
I mean, he definitely had time to get Harper. But you're talking about throwing from the backstop to second base. And the slider in for a strike. 1-2. 1-2 coming to Luke Williams. And he fouls it away. 1-2 coming to Williams. Off the play with a slider. Good discipline by the rookie. And it's 2-2. And McCann. 2-2. And he just got a piece to stay in the at-bat. Pitch from deGrom to Williams. And he missed with the slider, and it's 3-2. Nick May. 3-2 coming. Right back to deGrom. Side retired. The Phillies take the lead, but deGrom avoids further damage.